Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry, and then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Ja Morant, Ivica Zubac's out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for Toronto, DeAndre Hunter is out there with Williams. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Pippen in at the 1. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Now here's LeVert. Williams from long range. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Zubac. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Toronto with the ball. Now here's Williams. Hits the trifecta.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league, so it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Harris outside. Back to Morant. Rebound Toronto.
Yeah, they eat that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
And we talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during a regular season.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting the double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Outside Morant. Pass to Harris. Zubac with a screen on Williams. And here's Harris outside. Here's Zubac. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside, Williams. Outside, Hunter. The 3. They grab their own miss. Inside. Here's Pippen. Morant with a defensive effort. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And for Toronto, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Pass to Wembanyama. Hachimura with a rebound. Wembanyama's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Morant looking for an opening. Pulls it in from the elbow. He can't get it to go.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
LeVert passes to Hunter. No good with a layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Hachimura. Harris outside. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Now Zubac. Hachimura with a screen on LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Harris misses. And so here is Toronto. Here's Williams. Can't hit from in close. Shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Wow, Zubac way up.
Zubac has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's send it out to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. Allie?
And we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. BA?
And Allie, thanks. Okongwu's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. LeVert passes to Okongwu. To snap the cold streak. And it's laid in by LeVert.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
On the wing, Hachimura. Lets it go from 11. Rebound, Toronto. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Toronto leading by 3. LeVert passes to Okongwu. The layup misses. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Not going to go that time. Hunter with some nice D. Pass to Williams. And looking at the small forward position, here are the most dangerous outside shooters who continue to do damage and give defenses fits. Fifth, Jalen Williams.
These guys show unbelievable consistency shooting the three. It's not the only skill they have, but it helps make them extremely dangerous.
Well, even though they can score from anywhere on the court, once they get behind the arc, that's where they do the most damage. As an opponent, the last thing you want to see is one of them getting a hot hand from deep.
Pass to McClung for 3. It's hauled in by Rollins. And for Toronto, they're shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Okongwu, the pass to Brown. Williams from long range. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Picked by Smith. The shot by McClung, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for Toronto. "12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. The shot off that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Toronto out in front, leading by 6. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Shooting just 21% from the floor. Christian Brown out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Pass to Holiday. Smith with it. Williams with it. He's covered by Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. And here's Morant outside. Rebound Toronto.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Smith. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Williams. And it's Holiday in a 2-guard. Now here's Wembanyama. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Here's the break. Holiday passes to Morant. Left side, Williams. Wembanyama against Nurkic. Pass to Morant. Floats one up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Dosunmu picks one up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Toronto. And Morant drops them both. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Dosunmu, the pass to Sohan. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Brown. Three-pointer, no good. Williams against Bogdanovich. To the inside. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Dillingham. Now Williams. Now here's Morant. Takes a three. Yes! A Morant three!
3 points. Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Toronto leading by 3. And here's Dosunmu. Yet to see a basket. Now here's Bogdanovich. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. 5 to shoot. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Can't cash it in from close range. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Morant. Smith outside. Here's Williams. Rebound Toronto.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Hunter's checked in for Sohan. Williams comes in for Bogdanovich. Karis LeVert's checked in for Brown. And it's Pippen in for Dosunmu. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Morant, the pass to Zubac. Harris outside. And the three off target. Toronto leading by 7. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Williams has gone 4 for 8 from the floor. Hachimura outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first half. His first shot coming late. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist from Hachimura. Dinwiddie's gotten his first basket of the night. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And he drops it first.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Smith, he's checked in for Morant. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Dinwiddie, right side. Misses from short range.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Harris against LeVert. Up and over Smith. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And the basket by Pippen.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Smith outside. Hachimura outside. Williams against Smith. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Counted from distance. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all.
Over to the left wing. Wembanyama against Zubats. The jump hook. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Smith against Williams. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama. Impressive.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And that's where he looks. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for Toronto. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to worry about ticklish.
Come on. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for Toronto.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
The visitors with the ball. 8-point game. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. It's the second game of 3 on the road. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Jalen Williams is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Pippen in the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Here's Williams. The shot, no good. Good D by Harris. Here's Morant. Launches it. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Pippen, pounded by Morant. Zubac against Wembanyama. And here's Hunter for 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Solid defense from Williams.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Outside to LeVert. Hunter, a screen on Morant. Here's LeVert. And again, Toronto, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Harris outside. They get it again. Hachimura from long range. Here's Zubac. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Hunter. Outside Wembanyama. Outside for LeVert. 4 on the clock. With a rebound. Dinwiddie's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Williams against Hachimura. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Nails it from 3. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Wembanyama, pass to Williams. Over Harris. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Assist goes to John.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Brown's checked in for Toronto. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Zubac finds Smith. Zubac with it. Pass to Hachimura. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Wembanyama. Hunter passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Williams has gotten half of his 10 shots to fall so far. Smith outside. Back to Morant. Puts up a 3. Rebound Toronto. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Pippen. Williams with the screen. And a miss there on the triple. Pippen's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Ja slithers his way in. Can't get it to fall.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Hunter against Hachimura. Right at the free throw line. Hunter can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Dinwiddie outside. Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Nice job seeking out space from the screen. Hachimura played that to perfection.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Some changes for Toronto. Okongwu's checked in for Wembanyama. Sohan comes in for Hunter. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Pippen. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Great D that time from Zubac. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Zubac. And here's Holiday. There's the 3. Brown grabs the board. Dosunmu outside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Zubac. Outside Holiday. And here's Smith. Sohan covering. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Toronto leading by 5. Williams with it. 12 points for him. The 3 ball. That shot off. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Toronto out in front, up by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Morant in at the 1. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Buries it from 3.
Total focus from Bogdanovic on that shot. Ready to fire off the feed.
Shooting poorly at only 28%. Now Morant outside. Williams. For 3, Smith. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Nurkic. Wembanyama, no good. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Graham, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Outside Bogdanovich. Over Williams. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And here's Morant outside. Rebound Toronto. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Wembanyama. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. And Toronto leads by 5.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Some changes for Toronto. Okongwu comes in for Sohan. And it's Pippen in for Bogdanovich. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. To the middle. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From downtown. Rebound Toronto. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pippen, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's kept alive. Williams from long range. The shot no good. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Brown. Dosunmu outside. To the inside. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Morant, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Williams. He's covered by Dosunmu. Dosunmu on the double. And here's Nurkic for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Pippen from the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And for Toronto, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. And there's the foul. It's on Grant Williams. That's his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Some changes for Toronto. Hunter's checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Williams comes in for Dosunmu. And LeVert subbed in for Brown. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Zubac. Harris on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Morant. To end the drought. Morant with the slam!
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Toronto leading by 5. LeVert outside. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. And here's Hunter for 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Dinwiddie's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. LeVert goes against Morant.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Going to look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused. wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Zubac. And again, Toronto, no good. Shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Harris finds Hachimura. Hunter with the rebound. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11. Oh, the man's an artist. What a throwdown by Victor.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Ja Morant at the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Zubac. Harris against LeVert. Up top, Morant. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Make some noise for your Toronto Raptors! Stand up and make some noise!
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Toronto, Pippen, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called a TO. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Dinwiddie against LeVert. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Toronto, Headband, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he's unable to get the second one. Dinwiddie outside. And it's all from 3-point range. And so Toronto takes the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.